here against San Miguel Alab, Pilipinas.
And Mono Vampire start the game with the ball. Tyler Lamb will be manning the guard spot for now.
Familiar matchup between Tyler Lamb and Bobby Ray Parks, even during Tyler Lamb's days with Hong Kong Eastern.
Ethan Ovano pushes the pace. Gets it to Balkman. He has the mismatch there. We'll see if they can take advantage of that. And the steal by Sang Tong.
That's good defense there from Sang Tong, although Balkman probably lost a handle on that basketball.
And that there is a matchup that is going to be entertaining all night. Ray Parks against Tyler Lamb.
And I would look for Tyler Lamb to try to be aggressive, attacking that basket, force Bobby Ray to really play or exert effort on the defensive end as Balkman gets his first bucket of the game.
Quick reply by Alab Pilipinas, and Freddy Lish brings up the ball. He has Ovano on him.
I would also look for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas to put a little more pressure on the guards of Mono Vampire. Of course, without Jason Brickman, point guard spot not as deep for this home team.
Both teams starting off a little sloppy. Turnovers and inerrant passes. PJ Ramos, though, unable to hit his opening shot.
And we have to note PJ Ramos had served a suspension because of accumulating 5 technical fouls, and the rule is for every additional technical foul that he's going to get from this point onwards, it's going to merit. He won't back down from physicality and from contact.
Freddy Lish, though, slices in, unable to finish on the layup. Alab Pilipinas gets a chance to take their first lead of the game here in this possession. Ray Parks setting up the offense. He has Tyler Lamb on him as well. Gets Ramos down at the free throw line. Nice pass down low to Alvano. Out to Johnson for 3. And unable to make his first attempt from downtown.
You get the sense that it's just a matter of time before Kalen Chongson finds his rhythm once again. This guy lit it up in that game against Wolf Warriors. Had about 4 triples in that game.
Tyler Lamb there unable to finish inside. Alab Pilipinas in transition from downtown. Kalen Johnson for 3.
Much improved 3-point stroke from Kalen Johnson, and because of his output the last game, he has definitely gotten the confidence to knock it down from that distance.
Mono Vampire will get the ball back. Malcolm White up at the free throw range. Mike Singletary drives in.
Ability to light it up. Had 36 points. Was 4 of 10 from long distance and 9 of 22 for 40% in their last matchup against San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
And Ray Parks answers with a tough lefty layup on the other end.
So Bobby Ray says, if you're forcing me to defend on my end of the floor, I'm forcing you to defend on your end of the floor as well.
Freddy Lish going inside, kicking it back out, gets to the corner. We'll have to set it back up again. Gets a screen, kicks it to Sang Tong. He has that one, and he makes it.
And that's going to make Ronaldo Balkman think twice about hanging back against Sang Tong.
But
quick attack off a basket of the opposing team. They're always so good to try to exploit the defense he was going to make before he actually had a handle on the basketball.
And Freddy Lish and Tyler Lamb handing the majority of the ball early in this game. Gets it to Malcolm White for the mid-range shot. He has that touch.
He's shown us that he is consistent from about 18 or 17 feet and below as Malcolm White. So that's going to force PJ Ramos to step out a little more.
So a tight game here. Both teams trading shots back and forth. Ethan Ovano, Freddy Lish on him. Kicks it to Ray Parks. Gets the foul on throws. The Mono Vampire will bring up the ball. Once again, Tyler Lamb doing a lot of the guard duties. Freddy Lish will be playing off the ball a bit more. Gets it to Singletary in the corner. He still has Johnson on him. Drives down the baseline.
Mike Singletary, you see Kalen Johnson still holding on to his rib area.
Tyler Lamb off balance jumper, unable to go down. Ethan Ovano pushing the pace once again. Takes it straight to the hole and a little bit wide. Mono Vampire goes right back, and Freddy Lish sees PJ Ramos and thinks again about that attempt. And he gets it to Singletary, who drops the 3.
That is the beauty of having Mike Singletary in your lineup. Always locked and loaded to shoot.
So Alab unable to get that transition defense figured out. Ovano gets it to Balkman. He tries it from downtown, and they're just trading three-point shots right now.
And that is something that Bachman has really improved on this season, coming from last year. His three-point stroke is averaging about 36% from that distance.
Lish dribbles and shoots. Does not go down. Ramos will slow the pace down a bit.
That's one thing that Mono Vampire has to avoid.
Raiders will inbound the ball.
And you know, one thing Mono Vampire has done well is they've been able to keep in step with the rebounding of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, just a one rebound difference in favor of Alab. That is one of the keys to the game, being able to get their fair share of rebounds, because as we know, Alab, #1 team in terms of rebounding.
And Mono Vampire will get the ball back. Freddie Lish bringing it back up. Ethan Ovano pressuring almost full court. Gets it to Sangtol, hit a three earlier. Singletary also hit a three earlier. He has Domingo on him now. Drives strong to the paint and gets the layup.
This is what we talked about, the luxury of Coach Jimmy Alapag. Outside of Kalen Tiongson, he can put Lawrence Domingo, and then after Domingo, he can put Brandon Rosser. So expect Singletary to see 2 or 3 more defenders.
Once again there, San Miguel Alab Pilipinas goes straight to Ramos in the middle, and they get another 2 points off of his passing.
That's the favorite move of Lawrence Domingo, as Freddie Lish banks it high off the glass.
It's high-octane offense from both teams. We're still tied at 15 points. The defense on both teams still need to pick up. Ovano goes to Ramos. The three-point shot does not go down.
And if I'm Malcolm White, that's the shot I'm giving up to PJ Ramos this entire afternoon.
For the Mono Vampire, with Romeo Travis still on the bench.
Doesn't look like they're going to exert or going to force Romeo Travis to play in this game.
Ramos can't hit the small floater. Singletary brings it up. He breaks it down, and the three does not go down. Ramos with a baseball pass. Unable to.
Couple of steps too late was Lawrence Domingo.
Lish still unable to get his first 2 points. Ronaldo Balkman driving it up. Another turnover by Alab Pilipinas. Freddie Lish kicks it back to Mike Singletary, and he floats it in.
Mono Vampire showing that they're very capable of playing at this type of pace. They go tit for tat with San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
Great pass there by Ray Parks. Ronaldo Balkman, no one there to stop him.
Miscommunication on defense there, as Bobby Ray finding his import. 5 assists in the game right now for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. 3 for Mono Vampire.
Lish gets the ball at the top of the key. Gets a screen from White. Kicks it back White. He has that range, as he showed earlier. Doesn't make it this time. Ronaldo Balkman pushing it back up. He's gonna get back out. Send it back to Joshua Eberstago, who just made his first appearance in the game. Nice pass down to PJ Ramos. Great finish by the big man.
One of the toughest challenges defending San Miguel Alab Pilipinas is that pretty much everybody on the floor is capable of making that pinpoint pass, as we see a nice or nifty assist coming from Urbistondo.
Singletary hits John the John. Nice fake. He gets it. And another long pass.
PJ Ramos from making that baseball outlet pass.
Both teams going very deep into their lineups in this first quarter.
Papa Javelona forming this 2-point guard backcourt with Urbistondo. Rosser is also on the floor.
Great defense there by Mono Vampire as they get out in transition again. Mike Singletary goes all the way. Unable to put in the layup. Alab answers, and Ronaldo with 1 3-pointer as well.
And just to show you the stat line that Balkman gives, about 26 points per game, about 10 rebounds, also about 5 assists per contest.
San Miguel Pilipinas on the run again, and Balkman does not wait for anyone to foul him this time. Throws it down on the fast break.
He's always one of the best at running the floor in transition. The Balkman now in double figures.
The Vampire. Draw.
So if it means attacking Urbistondo off the dribble just to create or force the defense to collapse and create openings for your teammates, then so be it if you're Mono Vampire.
Shot clock winding down to 6 seconds. Lamb has Domingo on him, goes down the paint. Final 6.1 seconds in the quarter. Tyler Lamb inbounds the ball, gets it to White. Right. A final say with a 4.8 seconds left in the quarter. And the clock runs out without. And we're back for the start of the second quarter between the San Miguel Pilipinas and the home team, Mono Vampire Basketball Club. Alab misses their first attempt of the second quarter. That has been something that has been rare. They have shot 60% from the field. Highly efficient scoring. And there we see it again, a layup by Lawrence Domingo on the other end.
I know that's the first point off a turnover for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Mono Vampire so far has done a good job limiting those points off turnovers for the opposing team. But that's going to be another careless pass so that they were able to get it back.
And Malcolm White drives straight for San Miguel Pilipinas, leads the league in assists. One of their strengths.
This is a lineup you do not see as often. You have Rosser, Domingo, together with the 2-point guards, and Ronaldo Bogman. So this is a small lineup for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, which they're going to try to exploit.
Ball coming to Urbistondo. He has that range, unable to drop it down, but nice hustle by Rosser.
Come away as Lawrence Domingo drops to the ground in that rebounding sequence against Saint-Tong.
Lamb though gets White in the middle of the paint, and he drops that one. Soft touch by White.
Well, Malcolm White has shown that he has that ability to finish softly within 10 feet. 7 points right now for Malcolm White.
Rosser on the wing. Gets it to Domingo. Urbistondo gets it back on the other side. Drops it down to Ramos. Spins towards the paint. And Malcolm. Surely that was one of the biggest changing points of the game, but the teams have changed so far. Last time, Tyler Lamb was not on the lineup. Good handling the point guard duties so far in this game. Trying to break it down. Sets up White again. And another easy 2 points for Malcolm White down low.
And again, that's a nice connection between Tyler Lamb. And because Tyler Lamb is such a prolific scorer, PJ Ramos has to think twice whether to help out on the penetration or to drop down and defend against Malcolm White.
Urbistondo gets it down to Ramos once again. He looks for his options. White is on him. Nice drop pass by PJ Ramos to Lawrence Domingo.
Yeah, that is one of the facets of PJ Ramos' game that you cannot give enough credit. That passing ability in traffic.
Such a great passer. Tyler Lamb answers with a 3-point attempt. Not able to bring it down. Urbistondo will set up the offense and give it to Pau Javelona. He has Ananti on him. Gets it to Domingo. And now they go back to PJ Ramos to initiate the offense. Tries to drop it down. Domingo gets blocked by Malcolm White. Carefully.
Chichay Ananti on the floor has yet to make an impact on the offensive end.
Lamb with the crossover for the 3, unable to bring it down. That would have brought the roof off. Javelona. Again, Ramos thinks about the 3 for a second. Gets it to Urbistondo. Drives down the paint. Off balance layup, and Ramos with the easy. Second quarter, Malcolm White giving him a slight smirk.
Well, PJ Ramos' expression has not changed a single bit. Still that poker face. That poker face on the floor.
It barely does. Nice set play by Mono Vampire. Goes inside for the right-handed layup.
Nice penetration off the elevator screen, taking advantage of his quickness against Urbistondo, who was chasing him.
Ramos throws it to Jalen Charlson in the post, tries to bang down. Javelona drives by. Nice fake. Unable to finish. Mono Vampire on the run. Tyler Lamb gets swiped by Brandon Rosser from behind. San Miguel Pilipinas has the numbers. Rosser drives down. Great defense by both teams right now. Non-stop action. Kicks it to Lamb from the corner. 3.
That was a 4-point swing off the miss or off the block, and then a 4-point play coming from Tyler Lamb.
Ray Parks back on the floor. So is Ethan Ovano. He drives down the baseline. Nice pass to Ray Parks. and he puts it in.
That's a nice play run there by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. A nice floppy play, and then Bobby Ray Parks cutting from the weak side baseline.
Able to quiet down the crowd. Malcolm White unable to get that over PJ Ramos. Ovano pushes the speed again. Free throws, however.
Ovano still scoreless in this game.
Tyler Lim bringing the ball up once again. Has the horns screen set up for him. Gets a screen by Malcolm White. Kicks it back to Anante. Sang Tong shakes. Back to Anante in the corner. He attempts a three. It rattles out.
That was well challenged there on the part of Kevin Tiongson.
He will get Anante back down in the post. Great deflection, and it ends up with a turnover. Freddie Lish a little too flashy. San Miguel Alpino will get the ball right back. Kalen Chongson looking for his options. Ovano drives, hangs, misses.
A little out of control there was Ethan Ovano. Great challenge on the part of Freddie Lish.
Both teams just going into these back and back spurts. Sang Tong pulls up for three. Misses completely, but Malcolm White collects the rebound. 29. This is the Asain Basketball League Season 9 Rise to Greatness between the Mono Vampire Basketball Club and San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Freddie Lish drives, and again, still unable to make those layups. Gets shaken off by Alvano, goes to the corner. Kevin Johnson doesn't take it. They'll set up the offense again. Ramos.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it is the first sign of action for Moses Morgan.
And he does a good job defending Ronaldo Balkman on his first defensive possession.
Alab immediately trying to exploit that matchup.
And they go down on the other end. Freddie Lish has Balkman on him. It's a screen by Malcolm White. Kicks it back out to Singletary, who returns to the game, attempts a three, and knocks it down.
Fourth triple of the game for the Mono Vampire squad, and this is the reason why they're just down by 1 point. Only 2 3-pointers for Alab.
The Vampire get a chance at the lead, down by 1. 3 minutes left in the first half. Freddie Lish kicks it back out. Moses Morgan, his first attempt of the game, and he missed it. Ray Parks, go.
So even if Balkman actually fielded the pass, would have been well challenged by Mono Vampire.
Rompan gets swiped by Bobby Ray Parks, making up for his earlier mistake. Alvano drive, gets it, blocked. Ball on the floor for Alab is Ray Parks, Balkman, Ramos, Alvano, and Chongson. The Rompan tries to draw a foul there. Nice pass, down low to Balkman, easy layup.
And you know, that's the first basket of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas in my count since the last 3 minutes or so. So prior to that, Mono Vampire had done a great job defending the visiting team.
It was previously a 9-2 run by Mono Vampire before the basket by Balkman there.
And a little ill-advised there on the part of Freddie Lish. Nobody else touching that basketball on that sequence.
Ovano gets the ball to Ramos. He has White on him. Kalen Johnson wide open. The three, unable to hit it. Moses Morgan collects the rebound. He'll bring the ball up by himself. Doesn't see a streaking White. The Rompan drives down low, inside. This is the layup. Alab running again. Nice pass. This time it connects. And Balkman.
But Alab Pilipinas leading in terms of the points in the paint category with 28 as compared to 16 for Mono, while in terms of fast break points, it's a 12-5 advantage for Alab.
Singletary unable to hit that despite shaking the defense off. He has shied down a bit in the second quarter after a strong first. Ray Parks from the wing. Gets Ramos at the top of the key. The three-pointer unable to drill it down. Freddie Lish with 1 minute left in the first half. Dances around, goes to the corner. Goes back to Moses Morgan at the top. White trying to post it down. The right hook doesn't fall down.
That's back-to-back times that PJ Ramos has done well to challenge that floater of Malcolm White.
And Alvano trying to set it up. He gets Ramos down on the baseline. Trying to back down White. He gets the double team. Nice kick pass to Ray Parks. Unable to drop a three, and there will be a foul behind that baseline
I
right there.
can't think of another reason as he misses another one. As Alab, normally a respectable free throw shooting team.
But nonetheless, they get the offensive board and fourth. So Alab comes out empty-handed in those possessions. 10 seconds left. Moses Morgan for three, misses. Ramos with the rebound. They will have 5 seconds for a final attempt. Balkman goes for the layup, and it goes down. That looked... Yes. Can you break down the first half for us a bit?
Well, it was a low-scoring second quarter in particular where San Miguel Alab Pilipinas took a lead. One of their biggest leads of the game at 7 points. I think one of the turning points will be the third personal foul against Malcolm White. I expect San Miguel Alab Pilipinas to really try to exploit that advantage of PJ Ramos in the post. Both teams not really able to score heavily, as San Miguel Alab Pilipinas is only 4 out of 17 from the line. But Ronaldo Balkman starts us off here in the third quarter with his 20th point of the game. Only player in double figures for Alab.
And that continues to be an 8-0 run by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, building up a 9-point lead. They get the defensive stop, and PJ Ramos passes that straight to Chanachon Glahan's head, who makes his first appearance in the game.
It was going for Ronaldo Balkman, but Chanachon Glahan got in the way. Malcolm White hits another 10-footer. Well, let's see if he tries to exploit his quickness advantage. And he can hit that short-range jumper against PJ Ramos if Ramos will continue to give him that shot.
White started the half with a miss, and a make there to get Mono Vampire their first points of the second half. Lawrence Domingo attacking straight at Singletary, unable to finish, and Tyler Lamb gets the rebound.
Still no sign of Romeo Travis, who does not look to still check into this game, who probably won't check into this game in this second half.
Great pass by Bobby Ray Parks, and another one to get Ronaldo Balkman out in the fast break chance.
And this is one of the areas where Alab has really taken the advantage. 16 or maybe 18 fast break points compared to just 5 for Mono Vampire. No second chance points for Mono Vampire, as Alab has limited them to just 1 offensive rebound the entire first half.
PJ Ramos enters with a 3, doesn't make it this time. Lamb with another rebound, and will start the offense for the Mono Vampire. It's a screen from White, trying to shake off Bobby Ray Parks, who's been playing spectacular defense on him all night.
That's another turnover for Mono Vampire. You know, you get the sense that Alab is just waiting for a big play to get the momentum and try to really break this game wide open.
And Alab
freebies by just settling for outside shots.
Lawrence Domingo misses his chance, and Freddie Lish unable to answer. Ramos gets Balkman on the break again. He goes straight at White. Gets the 2 points. Smart.
Balkman probably has about 10 points coming off the fast break, and that just speaks lowly about your transition defense whenever the 4 guy of the opposing team is the one finishing on the break.
They will need to handle their turnovers as well. Michael Singletary getting the ball. He has Domingo back on defense. Unable to drill the 3, and that is something that he has missed as well.
And that's another outside shot for Mono Vampire, and another rebound corralled by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. You get the sense that Alab is just ready to break this game wide open.
Balkman has a smaller Glahan on him, kicks it back, and gets it back again from Parks. Balkman with a step back 2. Alvano, nice strong rebound, and they get the extra possession. PJ Ramos kicks it back up to Parks. Nice feed down low. Ramos with a big slam.
And because of the 3 personal fouls on Malcolm White, he can barely challenge that dunk attempt by PJ Ramos. Another pair of unanswered points for Alab.
Just gotta love the vision by Bobby Ray Parks. So his 4th assist already in this game. All around line for the back-to-back local MVP. And that is something that the Mono Vampire will need. A 3-pointer from Chanachon Glahan, who's come off the bench
One
in
of
this
the
half.
One of the most unexpected sources of the 3-point shot is Chanachon Glahan.
But Ramos will go back to Balkman, who has Glahan on defense. Goes down inside and rolls it in. Balkman wants the call, but will go back on defense.
And I don't think Lahan can defend Balkman one-on-one, especially within 10 feet.
White will apologize. White has hit a couple of those in this game already.
That's like the fourth 10-footer that PJ Ramos has allowed Malcolm White to take unchallenged.
Parks throws it down to Ramos, fakes a pass. Nice shoulder drop there. Lawrence Domingo mistimed the rebound, and Mono Vampire get it back. Lamb for three, misses. Lamb will take the ball again, trying to shake off Domingo here. These two have played in the league for quite a while already. Gets a screen from White, pulls up another three. Unable to find his range. Tyler Lamb only with 6 points in the game so far. Balkman, awkward looking layup. White tried to tip that to Freddie Lish. It's another turnover. Alvano goes straight down. Domingo, easy bucket down low.
And how about the hustle there of Ethan Alvano? Another pair of second chance points. So hustle points going the way of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, and Lawrence Domingo, recognizing the foul situation of Malcolm White, just attacks his body spectacularly, but just plays his role, cuts from the weak side, gets those offensive rebounds, attacks the basket hard whenever he has the opportunity to, and plays excellent defense on his assignment.
Chayananti back on the floor. He has Rosser on him. Off-step jumper. And he fouls on that. Also able to get a swat on that shot. Ramos down in the paint once again against White. Trying to back him down. Nice fake up and under. And that'll be a Alab Pilipinas putting on some pressure here. Bobby Ray Parks getting his turn against Michael Singletary.
Singletary has so far been quiet here in the third quarter.
Herbistondo now on Ananthi, drives, wild pass. He had an overtime game in this season already. Hoping for another close game tonight. Michael Singletary has Balkman on him for the three, misses. Ramos with another board. That's his 17th of the game already.
That's another outside shot for the home squad.
Rosser with a wild drive, but able to kick it out to Herbistondo, who kicks it out to Ramos. Shakes it. Herbistondo, quick fire, and the fireball drops a three.
And that's such a luxury there. Whenever you have a point guard who is always locked and loaded, what a quick release there for Josh Herbistondo, bailing them out on that possession. 15-point advantage now for Alab.
Mono Vampire. Malcolm White hits both attempts. Bobby Ray Parks has their own punt on him. He'll get warned for the flop there. Ramos gets it down on the block. White has to watch out. Rolls it in, soft touch by Ramos.
That's just too big, too strong there for PJ Ramos, and Malcolm White cannot really engage him physically too much because he has 3 personal fouls.
Singletary gets the open shot, and he makes it.
Third triple of the game here for Mike Singletary, and much needed basket for the home squad.
He was 5 for 5 against CLS Knights in the loss. And there we see the battle down low with Ramos and White. Kick out to Parks. And foul on Brandon Rosser. That is Rosser's second personal foul. Singletary brings the ball up the court. He has Parks hounding him ferociously.
I like how Alab is putting pressure on the ball handler because Singletary is not really a natural point guard.
And it pays off with 2 more fast break points for Alab Pilipinas. It's back to a 14-point lead.
22 points on fast breaks for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas compared to just 5 for Mono Vampire. That has been the big difference in this game.
Nanti strolling the perimeter. He gets open. Unable to make it. Gets his own rebound though. Tries a pass to White. And Apiromi Light. Park still has Apiromi Lightchai on him. Malcolm White will take a breather for Mono Vampire. Balkman. Hounded by Sangtong. Drives. Kicks it to Herbistondo somehow. Drives the line. Gets it back to Balkman for 3. And he sinks it down.
And how about the patience there of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Another basket coming off an assist. That's assist number 20 for Alab.
It's a great game all around of sharing the basketball. One of the key points for Alab in this game. Chai to Sang Tong. Hit one of those earlier. Drives instead. And
this ball game as Tirawa Chantachon has not really seen a lot of action because of that injury suffered during the warm-ups.
The last final seconds of the third quarter. Alab Pilipinas bringing the ball up with a 17-point lead. Nice pass down low. J.R. Alabanza turns the ball,
telling him that he has to be ready to receive that basketball, either to pass it off to the corner when the defense collapses, or take a strong dribble, power dribble, and attack the hoop.
10 seconds left in the quarter. Singletary looking for a screen. You'll get it, and he pull up for a three, and he knocks it down. And that will be how the quarter ends between Mono Vampire Basketball Club and San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. This is Sazatom TK Kosumbun along with Marco Benitez analyzing the game.
In the third quarter, TK, another low-scoring quarter for Mono Vampire. They were limited by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas to just 15 points, but Ananti starts out the scoring here in the fourth quarter. It's only the 7th fast break point of Mono Vampire. Right now, the Vampire are in a zone defense.
Ballman tries to pound it down, but Domingo with a nice offensive board. Registrando takes a pass out. He gets handled by Sang Tong. The ball goes back. Mono Vampire will have to just hang in for a little bit more touch and shoot. And San Miguel Alab Pilipinas still hustling for those offensive boards. 14 more seconds on this offensive possession. Malkman down low, misses it again. Alab Pilipinas unable to punish Mono Vampire on that possession. Titopontoros for three, misses.
And again, that's another outside shot for Mono Vampire. Mono Vampire makes a serious run here in the next couple of minutes. Alab is just going to cruise to victory here.
That's what they're trying to do earlier with forcing a turnover and the fast break. Javelona gets his pass. We were mentioning during the break that Mono Vampire only had 48 points in the first three quarters. They averaged 88.7 per game. Just says a lot about the defensive effort that San Miguel Alab Pilipinas has done in this game.
I remember how last season they were always known as one of the highest scoring teams. Another three-point attempt. No second chance opportunities for Mono Vampire.
Parks kicks it to Javelona for three. And he sinks it down.
Just such a strong weapon when you have Javelona and Urbistondo on opposite sides or on opposite wings.
Thailand cannot answer and
drop here for Mono Vampire. 7 of 22 right now from downtown.
Javelona kicks it down to Domingo in the post. Nice right hook. And PJ Ramos tips it back in.
Plus 15 right now on the glass, 46-31.
Malcolm White gets it in the mid-range area. He'll get into his shooting form and knock down another jumper.
You see how much space PJ Ramos is giving Malcolm White. So good of Malcolm White to really try to exploit that.
White now has 17 points. Javelona fakes a shot, goes into the mid-range jumper and knocks it down again.
That's a cool player, cool customer there. Here's Paulo Javelona, always knowing what to do whenever he has possession. Nice up fake, one dribble pull up from the baseline.
Mono Vampire still unable to figure out how to defend Alab Pilipinas tonight. Malcolm White goes straight to the paint. Kicks it out to Toros. Still unable to connect from downtown. Then we'll set it up back again. Gets a screen. He goes mid-range this time and he finally connects.
Mono Vampire has to make a stop on this end, otherwise he's going to get trade baskets in San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
Setting up in the zone, PJ Ramos kicks out to Javelona. Can he hit again? Yes, he can.
Just token defense on the wing as Paulo Javelona starting to heat up. Remember, this guy, one of the big sparks off the bench, especially last season when Urbistondo fell into injury. 6% from downtown, so he and Urbistondo, if given enough space, will really light it up.
Singletary misses the mid-range jumper on the inbound play. Aristondo bringing it up, gets Ramos down low, and another sledgehammer by Ramos.
And because the defense is now focused on defending the perimeter, that's just a wide open lane for PJ Ramos. Another nice find, another assist for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
16 points, 18 rebounds, and 6 assists for the big man. Tyler Lamb, though, hits a floater on the other end. That should be his 10th point of the game.
Mono Vampire not putting any pressure on the backcourt. Urbistondo is just going to walk or jog this ball up.
Still a big 18-point lead for Alab Pilipinas. Mono Vampire have got to do it on the defensive end. Urbistondo wide open. This is the three. And that's something that you feel Mono Vampire have been missing tonight. Yeah. The urgency to get those loose balls and rebounds.
Well, if you're talking about what they're missing, Romeo Travis, in his 4 games with them, he's averaging 16 points, 13 rebounds a game. So that's just, those are just big shoes to fill, which so far they have not been able to.
Another difficult attempt by White there, kicking in and out. Alab Pilipinas. Ramos for three, misses. Ray Park could be resting his imports already. Malcolm White hit it to the bench. Tyler Lamb brings the ball up. He has 10 points so far in this game, along with 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Adding 3 more to that total with a 3. Can that spark something for the Mono Vampire?
Hopefully that will get some momentum going for the home squad. They're gonna have to make a stop here.
Ramos gets stolen by Lamb. Forward pass by Thoroch. Lamb for 3. Misses that. That would have brought more momentum to his team, and now they're on the wrong end of a fast break.
And Urbistondo could have probably had an alley-oop to Lawrence Domingo, but instead settles it back out.
And that burns some more time. Nice pass by Domingo. A little too low for Ramos.
Up a significant margin.
Sorry, the earlier call was a jump ball, and it's a possession of Mono Vampire. Tyler Lamb getting hounded by Ray Parks there, as he's been all night. Moses Morgan coming into the game, and he loses the ball. Avilona this season for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas is defend the crown. They have done a good job to impress that they will be able to do that. 15 wins and 3 losses so far this season. A 15-point lead right now. PJ Ramos gets stolen by Glahan. Gets it back out. Thoroch dribbles on his foot. Glahan.
That's going to be a backcourt or 8-second.
Basketball League Season 9 rise to greatness. 74-59.
And you saw the stat line of PJ Ramos. 16 points, 18 rebounds, 6 assists for the big man.
The shot clock winding down. Ronaldo Balkman unable to add more points to his tally. Both imports still on the floor for Alab Pilipinas. None for Mono Vampire in the stretch. Moses Morgan loses the ball once again. Josh Urbistondo has the numbers. Throws it up. Difficult pass to Balkman, but he still collects his own miss. Another 2 points. That'll be 31 for Balkman. A big game for the big man.
Chris Rivero getting ready to check in
from his team. He's not been his usual shooting self. Only 1 of 6 from the floor, but his defensive effort has been spectacular. Moses Morgan airballs the mid-range shot, and once again, Alab Pilipinas on the run. Bobby Ray Parks will smartly pull back out. There will be 2 minutes left in the game. Alab Pilipinas up by 17 points. And they will burn the clock. PJ Ramos backing down, gets the double team. Nice pass, Bobby Ray Parks. Easy layup, and that.
The paint, 22 fast break points, and all around stellar effort for the San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
John with a nice strong attack, unable to knock it down. As you were speaking, the perimeter offense, Tyler Lamb and Freddie Lish combining for only 15 points on the night. 2 for 10 from downtown. It's not the production you want from your 2 starting guards.
After that, I remember that layup, the sole layup of Freddie Lee happened in that first quarter. After that, was quiet all throughout.
Moses Morgan with the rebound. Trying to gain some confidence for the locals here for the Mono Vampire. And I think unable to hit a three still. We are
Offensively, but is that there's such a versatile, such a deep team on the defensive end. You have guys like Alvano, Bobby Ray Parks playing defense at the perimeter, and then off the bench, you have Paulo Javelona, you have Urbis Tondo, even Tomas Torres, who can. So just stacked on almost every position is Alab Pilipinas.
You haven't even mentioned Kalen Johnson,
He's
seeing limited minutes tonight. He is also a great defender. You can understand that, though, in the past 4 games of having Travis in the roster, they won 3 straight before that unfortunate loss last week. It should be their 2nd straight as Mono Vampire miss another 3-point attempt.
And you know, the road does not get any easier for Mono Vampire after this game against San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. They will be playing Westports, the team that they are trying to chase for the 8th and final playoff spot. And then after that, they play Hong Kong Eastern, the Saigon Heat, and then the Macau Black Bears. So schedule definitely becoming more challenging, while for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, they will also play Macau, Singapore, Macau again, and then the Formosa Dreamers for their next 4 games.
So a lot of homework to do for the Mono Vampire.